I'm Kendall Jones, and I am doing my speech over Kim Dae-jung. Have you ever heard of the sunshine politician of Korea? Kim Dae-jung was known for his sunshine policy towards North Korea when he was the president of South Korea. Kim survived an assassination attempt and a death sentence prior to becoming the president of South Korea. He also won a Nobel Peace Prize in 2000 for showing peace and reconciliation with North Korea. He later died at the age of 83, leaving a huge legacy for his works in support of democracy and human rights in South Korea and East Asia. Kim Dae-jung was a very active politician. He did not like the authority that Korea currently had, so he would go against it. Jung was elected into South Korea's National Assembly in 1961. Jung was known for being very pro-democracy. He did not like the current president, Park Chung-hee, to be in control, so he would become a huge nuisance for the military and would gather people at parks to rally against the war. In 1965, Kim Dae-jung became a spokesman for the Democratic Party along with being the chairman of the Policy Planning Committee. In 1971, Jung then ran for president against the current president, Park Chung-hee. After a good long run, it was very close, but Jung was beat out by Chung-hee, making Chung-hee again in control of South Korea. Kim was also against martial law in Korea and would lead rallies against Park Chung-hee. So agents of Korea's CIA kidnapped Jung due to the opposition of Park. Later, after U.S. and Japan intervened with that kidnapping, he was released. Then he was on house arrest in 1973. And later he was arrested for instigating pro-democracy demonstrations and was sentenced to 5 years in 1976. In 1979, Jung was sentenced to death for treason. He was thought of as a traitor, but just because of Pope John and other leaders put pressure on Korea, he was ordered to house arrest instead of the death penalty. Because Kim was a human rights activist, his human rights were taken away for freedom of expression. A quote he used in a campaign against the death penalty was, "A human should not kill a human. We need to abolish the death penalty in Asia. If the death penalty were abolished, it would change the atmosphere in Asia and also have a positive knock-on effect in Central and South America and Africa and the rest of the world. The issue of death penalty is one of the most serious issues confronting human beings, and I hope that, if possible, the Asian countries will set an example in sorting out this problem." In 1997, Kim Dae-jung became president in South Korea. This election made history because it was the first time that the ruling party was not re-elected into presidency. Jung brought Koreans together after they had been separated by war for 50 years. North and South Korea became connected by roads and railways, and a joint industrial park was built. South Koreans visited a mountain resort in North Korea as well. The Peace Prize of 2000 was awarded to Kim for his sunshine policy towards North Korea. This policy reconciled North Korea and South Korea, making them better friends. Jung suffered through many years of imprisonment, house arrest, kidnapping, and exile because of his support for democracy and human rights in Korea. He also sent aid to North Korea through bags of rice that were sent with South Korea imprinted on the bags, and he was the first Korean president to travel to North Korea. In closing, Kim Dae-jung left a huge legacy of commitment to human rights and democracy in North and South Korea, and was known for using warmth and friendliness to change Korea in peaceful ways. His negations as the sunshine politician made him well known and respected, and was a great president for South Korea to have.